All right, what's up? Welcome back again to a monthly recap. So I know that I'm behind like 4 months. So in this recap, we're going to go over February, March, April, and May. So let's not waste any time and head into the phone and see what I did for the past 4 months. All right, so far for the year, I have done $65,100. So for February, I did 11,970. March, I did 12,240 something dollars. April, I did 7,516, and then May, I did $9,305. Let's go ahead and head into Sellerboard and see what the numbers are for that. Here's February's numbers. I did $11,965.55. I had 606 orders, sold 665 units. Had a total of 25 refunds. My gross profit was $1,597.67. With expenses taken out, that is a net profit of $1,213.50 with an estimated payout of $6,000. Let's go ahead and do the next month. Oh, actually, let's go into what the profit margins were. So the margins were 10% and the ROI was 23%. All right, so March's numbers is $12,236.77. I had 593 orders, sold 659 units. 28 refunds. My gross profit was $1,358.54. With expenses taken out, I made $942.41 with an estimated payout of a 6.5K. Let's see, profit margins were 7% and the ROI was 17%. All right, so April, I did $7,515.60. I had 348 orders, sold 391 units, had 10 refunds. Gross profit was $797.67. With expenses taken out, I made $316.78 with an estimated payout of 3.9K. And the profit margins for that were 4% and my ROI was 9%. And then the final month. All right, so last month, I did $9,305.09. I had 492 orders, sold 527 units, had 13 refunds. Gross profit was $444.32, and a net profit of a negative $12.91. So I lost money with a 4.6K payout. Profit margins were negative 0.14% and an ROI of 0.3%. So it has been looking a little rough these past months, or last month, but from February, March, and April, they were decent. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little burnt out and I kind of stopped sending shipments in. That's probably why my sales kind of slowed down. And let me see what else. I also didn't keep up with all my back end stuff, so I did lose some inventory. I'm pretty sure I lost a good bit of inventory throughout the months, so I wasn't keeping up with my lost shipments. And I probably did get money back from it, but with the new like cost thing that Amazon does, the cost of goods, like how they reimburse you, I didn't keep up with that, so I probably got pennies on a dollar. So we're also going to dive into some software I created to show you why sales kind of slowed down, because you can kind of see why it slowed down through how much I was spending per month. All right, so here's what I've been creating over the time I was slightly burnt out. So I created a software that shows me how much I spend per month. So here is how much I've been spending starting from February, because you can kind of see that I kind of slowed down with my spending, which kind of brought my sales down. So let's go to February 1st all the way to the end. All right, so in February, I only spent $5,095. And then, let's see, in February to March now, I spent $2,982. So I went from 5K down to 2,000. So in May, I started picking things up and spending more. which kind of brought my profit margins down because I was sending in more stuff, so I was doing more shipments. So I spent 6,241. So as of like this recording, June is doing pretty good because of all the amount that I've spent in May is starting to sell. So yeah, so that's why things kind of went negative in May. And hopefully June, I should be picking everything back up in June. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this recap. So if you're interested in this software that I created, it's called receiptscannerpro.com. I'm probably going to make another video going over all the features that you can do with it later on in the future. So if you want to go ahead and just check it out before I do that, it's receiptscannerpro.com. And I'm going to probably have it down in the description below. So yeah, see you in the next video.